Hi, welcome to GetDomainData. In this video, you will discover how to unban your domain from Google. In case you get a manual ban, what do you do to appeal and get your site back on Google? Please click on the subscribe button now. Welcome back. I am Oasun Akeys. That's coined from my name, Nigerian Name Olasunkanmi Fakeye. I'm the founder of GetDomainData. In this video, because one of the basic things we do in GetDomainData is to help our clients research, get expired domains with domain authority and some other SEO values like backlinks, then make it available for you to start up your niche site, your money site, or establish authority website. So that one of the benefits, you'll be able to see in the link how I was able to rank within 24 hours for about 25 keywords on Google. So these are part of the benefit, and a lot more other benefit is that normally it takes time before Google, Bing, and some other search engine trust your website if it is a new domain. So some have called it probation, and it could last 3 months, 6 months, 1 year. So no matter the quality or content you have, it takes time. So that's why those that are already experienced starting a site and now having good SEO traffic, they will tell you usually start getting that after like 6 months, 1 year, or 2 years. So that's how it works. But with expired domains, you can hit the ground running from day one, because somebody already did the work, went through all those stages, and the domain expired, and you get or grab it, or you're able to buy directly from the owner willing to sell. So now what really happened here is that I want to show you, in case you buy that, because it is very difficult for you to easily spot or check, though there are a lot of tools there, we also make use of them, that can tell you if a domain is banned from Google or not. But the reality still remains that most of this domain may not be able to detect manual penalty from Google. I know one of the easiest way anyone does that is, you just go to sites column, let's say manaul.org. So that's what we are trying to search for. Click enter, so you can see it now. So this means no current page on Google which contain this precise something. So this could be a red flag for you that this domain might have encountered manual penalty. But the reality is, based on my experience, you can check GetDomainData. I'm telling you, based on experience, by now already checked at least going to almost 100 expired domain and sold some of them. I can tell you categorically, most of them initially don't have this, and eventually after buying them, putting them up, you see that they are fine, they have no issue. And I have clients that have testified to that as well. So that you see this doesn't mean the domain has encountered manual penalty. At times it may mean Google has dropped them. It takes most times, especially when you are buying deleted expired domain, it takes almost 3 months or more before it became deleted. Within that time, Google algorithm is smart enough to discover that this domain is no more offering anything valuable, as most of the ranking pages are redirecting to 404 pages or not existing. So they don't want such experience for their user, so they get it removed. So it doesn't mean they penalize it, it just means it doesn't have content that's worth ranking again. So that's why this is a hint, but I tell you, this only happened in maybe 1 out of 50 domain that have bought. So this a domain just bought in a bid to rebrand for Fakeye forum, which that's a forum, question and answer for niche forum in Nigeria, and we are trying to push a focus into Africa and the world at large. So I've been trying to upgrade the domain we'll be using from Fakeye forum to more, and also with more SEO benefits. So now basically we got this, which was not even a deleted expired domain. It was acquired as a premium domain, but eventually after adding it up, this was what I got. So this is telling you that this domain cannot rank on Google. Wow, I know you don't like it, I don't like it as well. All issues like this slow things down. You want to kick start things and get things running fast and easy, but with this, based on my experience, it could take 2 weeks up to a month for Google to check that you have resolved all the issues they mentioned. So just before they can now approve, and once they approve it, then so what are those things you need to do? One of it is that don't just, once you see this, when you buy the domain, it's not compulsory you put up a website yet. Just get the page, the code, and add it to the file of your domain from your cPanel. So it will help you to come over to the Google Webmaster. So we can go to google.com/webmaster, register, and once you spot this, don't panic, especially if it's a good backlink domain and some other SEO benefit. But if not, it may not worth it. Just drop the domain and go for anything else. But if it's worth it, then it's worth you also giving the sacrifice. So what we are going to do, I decided to record this video live for somebody out there to be able to pick from it. Like I said, I have been into SEO for past 7 years. I've seen a lot here and there and had time to appeal this and got it approved. So based on that experience, the reality is that no one can 100% tell you if an expired domain or premium domain you're buying is banned, except, and most times the sellers don't used to be sincere. Some of them know, but some of them don't also know. They just buy the domain, they didn't try to add it up, they just resell. So but for somebody that already run a website on it, they know. So that's the challenge there. So what you need to do now, once you now discover this, because you can't rank on Google, so you now need to follow the instruction I'll be laying step by step, because this is a live site. I'll swap the sites for this, the forum. You can see it, this our official Fakeye forum. You can see it now, and like the notice we just, so this was the upgrade we tried doing before, got some feedback, and want to like acquire a new premium domain to make it more a pronounceable, shorter, and push into the international market beyond just Nigeria. So now I will take you through. I want to apply. This could take like 2 weeks, so which means this video could take me like 2 weeks or 1 month to conclude, but I will try my best to ensure, possibly may post this and update you later, or may just plenty I'm able to resolve everything. So let's get into this. So the first thing you want to do is, don't just jump and click here or okay, manual action, one issue detected. In case you don't see something like this, you see it once there's an action, but once you add a new expired domain you bought, the next thing you should do is go to security and manual actions. Click on manual action, you can see. Then second one, go to security issues. So good. So which means out of these two major things which indicate we had issue with the domain, had issue with Google. We passed one, but this second one had issue. So right from there, or just click here, you see one issue detected. Pages affected by manual action can still reduce display features, lower ranking, or even removal from Google search results. So done indexing, request review. So before you do that, the next thing is detected issue. Click this. Google will take time to explain pure spam, so which means the previous user of this domain, before I acquired it, had put up content and a lot of some other things. So let's check. It said description: pages on this site appear to use aggressive spam techniques such as automatic generated gibberish, clocking, scraping content from other websites, or repeated egregious violation of Google Webmaster Guidelines. Affect. So this can state if it affects just one or two pages, but in this case it affected the whole website. So you can click on this learn more. So you can go to the particular. This can have a lot of reasons for it to be blocked. So whichever reason you do, the next thing you want to do is make sure you take your time to click this learn more, and check on this. You can see some of your pages may be using techniques that are outside our webmaster guidelines. The site appear to use aggressive spam techniques such as automated generated gibberish, clocking, scraping content from other websites, and or other repeated or egregious violation of Google quality guidelines. So these are Google official recommendations. So take time to watch this video. I'm not going to play it to avoid any copyright strike. So but you take time to watch the video. It's really informative. I've watched it before even taking steps. So you need to watch it. Google have done their part to give you what each you can see. These are some other things you may be flagged for. Each of it have the description, the video, and the recommended action to take. So in our case, this is the challenge we have. So yours might not be this, but it's the same thing. Just follow the instruction and the recommendation. So it said update your site so that it meets the guidelines. When you are sure that your site is no longer in violation of our guideline, select request review on the manual action report. Provide example of bad content that you remove and good content that you added. After you have submitted the reconsideration request, be patient and watch for review status. So the first one means you need to read these guidelines. Again, like I said, I have taken time to check some of these things. When you are sure that you have done those things, then request a review. After you have submitted a reconsideration request, you need to be patient. So we'll let you know when we have reviewed your site. If we determine that your site is no longer in violation of our guidelines, we will revoke the manual action. So you can see it, and in this case, I'm not even the one that violated the something, but just bought a domain, expired domain, which eventually the previous users violated the issue. So what needed to be done now is, number one, we need to be able to provide to utilize this domain very well. So the first thing you should focus now is forget about the ban, the manual action or whatever Google has placed on the site. It's not time to focus on that. The first thing you need to focus is to update the site. That means you are starting your own new site. Create your site, set up everything as normal, create quality content. I said quality content. So, and make sure any other thing that I've stated here, you don't repeat the same. So create a quality content according to what you want to create on your site. Get everything set up for that. Forget about manual action. You just do everything as normal. So once you do that, then you are sure you are done. Then you can now request for review. So which you do through the through here, request review. So that's it. Then you be patient. So I've had experiences in the past, and at times, like I said, it could take up to 2 weeks, it could take up to a month. So but within a month at least, you should be able to get a kind of response from Google. So either approved, or they tell you adjust here and there. So now, like I told you, you need to have a well functioning website, and in our case, like I said, this is the site we want to move on, and the content, which are quality content. So these are not copy pasted, these are quality content. So which means we already have a content to use for appeal. Now the next thing we are trying to work on is to see how we appeal this. So I want to assume you have got it to this level. Don't worry, like I said, if it take a week, take 2 weeks, put in quality content, have about, contact, privacy policy, and all those things normally as you would get quality content. So on your site, let everything be ready. If it's a business site, put your services, your products, and a lot of other things that needed to be done. So as you can see, this a forum that already have quality content. Presently over 70 niches, let's say about 50 plus niches, and over 11,000 question and answer, and over 23,000 posts like online now, and over 600 members. So these have enough quality content to apply with. But in case you don't have, like I said, make sure you get it done. And once you have that, the next thing you want to do is to go and submit review. But like I said, take time to check and make sure you read the guidelines, webmaster guidelines, and you ensure everything you have on the site meet up and is not violating. So don't forget, since you are not the user, the person that used and violated the issue, it even makes it easier, because Google also, there is a part of that video that stated that just don't want a kind of copyright strike. I would have loved to play this for you so that you hear the aspect that in case you buy a domain, you don't have power over that, and you are not able to check the webmaster until you take charge of it. So, and that means after you have paid for the domain. So if that is the case, you will get a better, faster consideration as long as the new site you apply with has quality content and meet up the Google webmaster guidelines. So now this is what I have here. Like I said, this is live, this is not a kind of makeup to grab your attention in the video. We are getting into this together, and I hope soon we'll get a positive response. So that's what this is on now. So let's go back to this and try to request a review. So click on the request review. So you can see it, all issues were fixed. What was done to fix the issue? Warning: requesting review of issue that warrant fix will result in longer review cycle. Do you see this? So don't waste your time. If you are the one that own the site, the video is not for people that are intentionally intentionally doing things against the terms. This video is basically for maybe our client, you get domain from us and have issue, but we can guarantee you that our domains don't have that issue. But at the same time, because a lot of tools we use, even some of them are paid, there can still be some things that slip off them. They themselves don't guarantee 100%. So we may be able to give you like 99%, but we can't guarantee 100%. So this could happen in 1 out of 20 or 50 domains we buy. So like this case. So now once that happens, it makes it easier for you to appeal, because you are not the previous user. So you are not the one that violated it, and you wouldn't know until you have bought the domain. So, and will not just drop your investment like that. So what you do is please include any personal identification information such as name or email address in your description. So what was done to fix the issue? So in this case, you need to put it together and let them know that the summary of what you want to write here is to tell them that you just acquired this domain as a premium domain, and when you now try to add it to webmaster, you discover that it has been banned. So, and your site, your current site, meet up the webmaster guidelines, because that same site is already on webmaster without any issue before, but because we are pulling forward and need to rebrand as we enter into the new year, so there are a lot of things we have already, quality content and everything. So these are things you need to point out, and then you expect a response. So don't try to game this. You will put yourself in a longer review cycle. So that's it. So let's get started. Please do not include any personal identification information such, okay, avoid name, email address or any description that is personal. So that's it for your own security or whatever. So that's just it. What really needs to be stated is so Google team, then you explain. So I think I may need to just put on hold on the video here, send out that, so because I don't want it to become like a copy pasted content. You know, there are some guys out there, they violated, they just want to copy and paste and create issue for genuine people that may want to use this later. So that's what will be, you send and click submit request. So let me try, possibly off camera, to put up some things up and then try to apply. Okay, why I'm trying to get this done, I think something skipped my mind earlier, in case some people might be wondering. This, what I did here was a swap. The content, the site already existed, but like I said, we are moving on, rebranding the site. Previously was focusing majorly on just Nigeria, so we want to expand to reach Africa and other nations across the world. So got this initially, which was longer, and eventually got another shorter domain. So that was what brought about acquiring this domain, and for sure check some SEO benefits. So now in your own case, you might not have a site you are swapping. So you are swapping a site if you have gotten the expired domain majorly as an upgrade to existing site. Maybe when you started your site, you were using new domain. So like when we started that forum.com, it was a new domain, so it took time before it started ranking and some things like that. So but if you have that already, if that is your case, then what you need is swap. So you ensure you complete the swap first. The content, remember, you must not send empty page or empty domain for review. It won't be reviewed. So you have to show the site you want to use it for, so that they know that things have been adjusted. So if that is the case, you have to do the swap first. So that will be the first thing you will do. So once you are done with the swap, like you can see this, we have swapped the domain. So that's why you can see it here. So the content and everything is now moved in there. So you can see we swapped the domain. So everything is there. That's, you can see it here. So it already had content, enough quality content. So like I said, if that is the case, just swap it. But if not, take time to create quality content. Have your site well arranged, that have it in mind somebody, not a machine, is going to go through your site, so it should have quality content that they will say that okay, this will benefit readers through their search engine. So that's the basic things behind it. And if you are planning to swap but can't handle it, you can get in touch. We offer the service, and at the same time you can also browse our premium expired domain to get domains with IDA for SEO benefit, or reach out to us for whatever SEO research you want us to do, like niche to start your money site, or just your niche site, authority site. You need keyword research, SEO article writing, and so much more. And don't forget to click on the subscribe button, like the video and share, and we'll be able to give you updates later. At the same time, we also update daily expired domain list for free, so you can check on the forum, or you check some channel for previous videos. So today, before I do this, I think I've done about 2 videos and uploaded it for 24th and 25th, so you can check them out as well. So we do the daily, and you can pick expired domain with around the 4 to 11 for free and register them on recommended domain host platforms with Ways free package added for just $10 or less. So now I'm going back and, like I said, putting up content to send them, and then we await the response, possibly within the next 2 weeks to 1 month. So it's not something you can rush. It could be lesser, but it's better you expect it to come within the next 30 days and it come up in the next 10 days than you are in haste expecting it in just 3-5 days, and then you ended up seeing it only after 20 days or 21 days or more. So that's it. We'll go back to this, fix this up, and try to submit requests. So yeah, I'm back. I'm done putting up the content. So the next thing I want to do now is to click on the submit button. So make sure, like I said, the summary of what is there is that let the team, whoever is at the end over there in Google, understand I just bought the domain, and there's no way you can easily know that this have a manual action until you have purchased it, because Google Webmaster cannot be connected except you have access, and the owner won't give you access until you have paid for the domain. So you let them understand that you have quality content and things like that, and then you submit the request. So let me submit request. So request submitted successfully. So the request has been sent. I think by now this should change to something in review or something. So okay, either is not changing. Once you should get a notification. I think I get it at just at the tail end of this screen. I don't know, you might not be able to see it in the video. So you will see submitted successfully. So you should also get a mail that confirms that. So like I said, you should receive a mail like this, a consideration request for, so this the URL you requested for. You can see it that's already showing a consideration request for this. So to Webmaster, Google has received a request to reconsider your site for compliance with the Google Webmaster guidelines. It will take several weeks for your site to be reviewed After Google reviews your site, you will receive a message indicating the outcome of your reconsideration request. For reference, here is a copy of your reconsideration request that was submitted for your site. So they help pick out what you fill in the form and send it back to you for just reference purpose. So that's it. The next thing you need to do is just we cross our finger and await. So like I said, based on past experience, you should expect something around 2 weeks plus. So that's it, and till we get response from Google, we await and hopefully a positive response soon. So as we await, this is where I will also like pause the video for now, and once I get a response, I think I will do the second part of this video. So pending the time, click on the subscribe button to get notification once the update is posted, and on daily basis I post expired domains for SEO free list, so you still get those while we await to get response from Google. So thanks so much and bye for now.